Well, hey, we are here. This is Cinnamon, of course. I'm just waiting for it to load up. They've got a reduced time on here. They've got a delay on when the update manager comes on up. I think it's about 20 seconds, something like that. Now, what we are waiting for now is, of course, system reports or whatever it's called. That should come up around about now, but it hasn't. It hasn't come on up at all. Here we are. Yeah, so I would reduce that, I would definitely reduce the time on that. Hello, what's going on? There we are. No, I'm going to ignore that. That's all right. That's fine, because I can, it's in a virtual machine. We don't really need it, so to speak. There will be sounds and goodness knows what else on this. This is a look at. This is not a review in any way, shape or form. All right. Now, we come on down to here and I go into administration. Like I said the other day, Synaptic Package Manager is not in here anymore. We have the software manager, though. And, oh, God, that is just too white, isn't it? Wasn't it? Yes, it is. It's way too white for me. I'm going to have to darken this on down. Problem is, their themes have still got these stupid undershoot lines in, and I know I keep on about it, but I hate it. It makes it look ugly, for God's sake. There's no need. There really isn't. Font size, okay, and resolution. That's all it is. That's all it's to do with, all right? But after you've right-clicked for a while, everything will start listing properly, yeah? Everything will start listing properly on your desktop if you just keep right-clicking after you've changed your font size and whatever. It really does get my gears. I'm going to transfer some stuff on over because that's the kind of guy I am, all right? So we're going to come on down to it. Oh, God, that is bright, isn't it? It's nasty. That's nasty, boy. That's rather nasty. Yeah. Right, let's go on into here. Let's bring some of my things on over now. I have got some backgrounds that I could bring on over, but the problem is, as much as I like Cinnamon, and it is customizable, but the problem is on each workspace, I would like a different wallpaper, but you cannot do that. There is no means of doing that here in Cinnamon. I can do it in Xfce, of course. I wish that they would introduce something else, They're just making little leaps, aren't they? With the little changes and stuff. This, of course, is Nemo as well that I've got here in Xfce even, yeah. And I absolutely love Nemo. This it's my go-to files system, yeah, for file manager. Yeah? It really is. I love it. Well, these are the backgrounds that I got. Now, I've been looking for icon themes as well for Cinnamon, and a majority of them are like years ago. Yeah, you can't really find anything good for 2024. A lot of people will say, well, what's up with Mint? I don't know, I just don't like it. Look at Firefox, for instance. That is, I don't know, it's too square for me, I guess. We're going to go with this. I'm going to drag that on over. This is my my menu, for my menu. All right, there's going to be all sorts of things I'm going to be doing here in this video, just to make it a bit better. I'm going to put my own theme in as well. I'll be getting rid of their themes. That's what I usually do in Mint, and it shouldn't, it's just a save on room, like I said in my last video, That's the only thing. You might think, well, he's griping about it. Well, in a sense I am, and in a sense I'm not. It's not Linux Mint's fault, all right? Linux Mint is fantastic. You want an operating system that can do stuff, and you're a beginner to Linux, you're coming over to Linux, or you've got yourself a computer that's got no operating system on it whatsoever, because that's what you asked for, or it got wiped off, and you're thinking, well, do I want to go with Windows? Not really. I want to learn something on it. I want to learn something else. Come on over to Linux Mint. You will have a good time. I know I gripe a bit. That's because I'm a long-term user of Linux, all right? And I know my way around the desktops. I know, they're all the same. All these desktops are all the same. They've got the same way of doing stuff. Even though they're different package managers, you will find that a lot of the files are in the same places throughout every single Linux. You will find that. All right. You will find that. All right. My themes. Here we are. I'm going to have my Sardi Ghost on in. I am looking for an icon thing because the Sardi Ghost doesn't look right. So I'm looking for an icon theme, but there is bugger all online. They're all like 5 years out of date. There's nothing like for 2024. I was even looking at Booth. I thought, yeah, that'd be good. I remember Booth. Do you remember Booth? I'll put an image up about now with Booth on. All right. Booth icons, absolutely fantastic. They really are. Now, that should be over now, the installation video that I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video. Now, I do apologise because I was so excited to get this finally recorded, you see. God. Oh, don't copy them. I just transfer them over, you pillock. Right. Right. Unfortunately, I can't use that. It would be nice if I could use that because I'm using the Orcus Grey Dark here in Xfce as well as, but it's also made for Cinnamon and it's also made for KDE as well. All right. Now I use the dark side of it. Yeah, the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. The dark. I love dark themes. I've got to have a dark theme. I can't do with these light themes. I just cannot do with them anymore. I can't do with coloured icons either. I've got to have just plain icons, you know? Maybe with a little bit of colour like Booth ones have. But they're like, I don't know, they're like they've been moulded, you know? They're really, really good. I don't know if anybody's carrying on with them. I don't know. I've tried finding out online, but Google's a load of crap now because it relies on AI to find everything for you. And 9 times out of 10, AI is completely wrong. Or it just brings up a load of repetitive fucking websites that just repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again. What's the bloody point? What are you doing relying on AI and bots and what have you on the internet? What the fuck? Sorry for swearing, but what the fuck? What the fuckity fuck is happening to this internet? It's just crap now, isn't it? It's full up with all this AI shit. And then you got all these drone things flying around in America and over here as well. Although I haven't seen any. At least I don't think I have. I may have seen one, actually. A drone here on where I am. And I'm way down south of Britain. Right. Oh, yes. I'm on the Isle of Wight. Yes, the Isle of Wight. That's where I am from. And, well, there you go. Anyway, so, yeah, we got them. Let's bring me fonts on over. Now, I am expecting a television unit to be arriving very soon. So I better get on and get this bloody video done once and for all. I'll tell you what, I'll be back in a minute or once I've got all this all sorted out, all right? I'll see you in a bit. And that is so much better. Oh, yes, indeedly do. My goodness. So here we are, we're in Mint. Yeah, looks all right, but it's not the best. So I'm going to go up to full screeny ween, okay? And when we come on in here, these fonts are way too small. This is in 1440p, by the way, so I'm going to have to up the fonts, or at least just scale them. That's what I usually do. But I do pick out, let's just go down to font selection, which is a great thing. I wish they introduced this into Xfce, because this just works. This just works beautifully. But the one in Xfce, it's like, bloody hell. It goes too overboard, you know what I mean? So we're going to go Ubuntu regular. No, we're not. We're going to have Noto Sans. Right, watch this, right? Noto Sans. Oh, it's not with a hyphen. It's just a space. Noto Sans regular. And then I've got to go all the way up. Oh, usually I've got to scroll all the way on up to the top. Flipping it. Right, we'll just select that. That is fine. What I'm going to do, desktop font, will have that as it is. Document font, I usually have Monaco, which I put in earlier on, so that's fine. Usually I have that up to like 16. Window title font I have defunct because I just like to be different. We'll have it up to 12. There we are. Font selection straight on in there. No messing. I have this at full and we shall bring this on up a bit. I might bring it up to 1.4. I don't know yet. Let's see what it's like here. We can stretch this out a bit. Come on. Stretchy wetchy. There we go. See? Lovely. Look at that. And then we can stretch this out a bit like that. Lovely. And you see the whole list there. Fantastic. There you go. That's what you need. You need it nice and big. That's the way to do it. Now, this menu doesn't look all that. Of course, you can't read everything. So what you can do is just bring it on out a bit. It's all right. Maybe bring it up a bit so it looks more like a menu. You could even have it going all the way up to the top if you really wanted to. Look at that. You've got a massive scroll down there. Fantastic. Not. We'll bring that back down. It's a bit too high, isn't it? It's a bit too high, that is. It's what I like to call a bit too high. Now, whether or not I can change the categories and that, I think I can. We can configure this here thingy. I'm going to go for a different icon. And the one I'm going to go for, something completely different. I'll have to browse then. Let me browse then. Pixmaps is where you're supposed to put these. And that's where I did. And it didn't pick up on it. So come on into here. And here it is. It's a nice laid back feel. Let's give it a laid back feel. Lovely. We can bring that on up to 96. Got nothing written in there. I wish it wouldn't do that because when you hover on it, it says menu. But I haven't got anything written in there. It goes back to normal. Weird that. Very strange. Well, open the menu when I'm in my use math menu and dimensions. Force the panel to be visible when opening the menu. That's fine. Menu, show category icons. Category icons I should be able to bring on up to 40. Application ones will kind of do the same. Look at that. Lovely and large. Now what I can do is come off of there. I should be able to bring this on up so we haven't got that line in between. So we just bring that up slightly. And we just have the line, the scroll line down one side. So that's good. Excellent. But yeah, it's kind of there, but I'm still looking for a decent icon theme. This works, but it doesn't, if you know what I mean. I got some backgrounds here. Now, because I've upped the font, as you saw there, it didn't list properly. But if you keep right-clicking, it'll come on around and everything will be tickety-boo, and it will save as that. It will say, yeah, I'm used to it now. I'm used to your font size now. I'm used to your resolution now. Yeah, okay. I can put up with that. Same with down here. Sometimes this doesn't list properly, but it seems to be all right now. Let's change the desktop background. And the stupid thing is that this was the folder that I put it in was called Linux Mint. But of course, I think that that's a totally different one from a totally different space altogether. So we're going to go other locations. We'll go on to computer. These are the backgrounds that I put in, and I'll put it into this folder. Yeah. And when we click on that, here are my thingies. I'm going to go for a nice orange. Let's go for an orange, shall we? A nice orange. Yes. There you are. Yeah, I mean, you can make these transparent. You can add all sorts of things like extensions and whatever. Okay, so if we go to download, these are the ones. I do like this one. I mean, matey who takes care of this, German French matey, or German FR, he does a good job. We go into manage, we just highlight it, and then we add, and it makes it transparent, but it's a little bit of a shadow there. So all you do is push that, and you can pick out whether you want it fully or semi or with a shadow. Always have it fully transparent. I don't see the point otherwise. So yeah, that'd be all your panels if you ever have any more current theme files. You just switch that off. There you go. And you can actually export to a file so that you just load that file up, basically. And we got a notification here. That was that one that we just had. With the panel, of course, you can just different ways of doing it. I like to right click and I like to edit the panel. I like to get rid of the separator that's there. Get rid of that. I like to bring these on over to here, like so. You'll see. Then we can right click here, go to panel settings, and you can basically bring it on up. Bring your panel up. Center is at that. So it's a problem with Sardi Ghost icons here in Cinnamon anyway. They're not big enough. They're not optimally made for Cinnamon. They're made for Xfce or other light OSs, if you like. It's kind of bigger, I guess. Symbolic icon size there. I have these slightly bigger, just so I can see the clock and whatever. I like a big figgy, yes. And we can just space them out a bit. Brilliant. Not a lot else you can do on here, really. I mean, you can have it auto hiding if you really wanted. If we go back to the left side, don't really do a lot, does it? Even when I got it at that, even when I try bringing it on up, it's a strange one. I swear that you could bring the panels up even more than that. Or maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we'll just come out of edit mode. There we go. I can bring the clock up, I think. I think I can configure it and make it larger, can I? In any way, shape or form? Let's show calendar events. No, I just want time on there. That's all I want. Can't do a lot in there. It's a shame. You can't... Oh, look. You can use a custom file format. Well, I like... Oh, it's the date format. No, not that one. Hang on. Hang about. Hello. What's going on here then? Why is this still open? Right. Let's go back in there. Clock format error. Yeah, all right. Configure. Oh, God, really? Well, just copy that. Look. Copy that in there and go like that. Eh? Is that all right? What? This is the... date format for tooltip, yeah. Oh, I don't want the hours and the minutes in there. So that's I don't. Oh, that's the date format. Let's turn that off. Not a lot you can do in there then, is there? No. So that's only the date format, so I can't change the clock around. Weird, isn't it? Weird. Still, it's there, you know. It's all right. Another thing I like to do is to bring up the mouse pointer, if I can remember where it is. Mouse and touchpad, here we are. We go thighs. Don't bring it up too far though. Oh, we'll have it up as high as it can go. Okay, it's about the same size as what I've got on my desktop, I guess. Oh, it's alright. Kinda does the job. There we go, get rid of the corner bar. Don't really need it. And you can have all your apps along there if you really wanted to. It's a weird one because I can't up the icons anymore in the centre. I need proper icons like Sardi Ghost, grey like that, because I hate multicoloured icons, and so that they're nice and big. That's what I need. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? We can also in there is another extension. We've got to come back that way. There is another extension called Flipper or something. Flipper. Desktop cube, no. Compies and all that. Burn my windows. That's quite a funny one, actually. I think it's Flipper I added in the other day when I was looking at this. Let's download it. I think it is. Flipper. Flipper. It's very good. The other one crashes. I remember that. There's one that crashes all your system because you can't see it. You can't see the other side of it. So if we go in there, we'll highlight that and add it. We can configure animation duration and all that. Fade on out. You can have stack. You can have Rodex, pop, flip. I like the flip. It flips. See? I don't know why the background has to dim. I don't get that. Animation. I would like it. 800 expo, of course. Or there's these other ones. You've got cubic, back cubic, elastic. Oh, look. Let's have a look at that, shall we? See what happens. We go on over like that. Whee! Go boing, boing. I can't go all the way through because I haven't sorted out workspaces as of yet. But yeah, these are the things that you can do here in Thingy. Used to be more customizable than this because you used to be able to have different window decorations. You didn't have to go with the theme itself, which you still can, I think. We'll have a look in a minute. Hang on. On screen, display, yeah, allow cycling, which means going on right on through. So now we can go back to the beginning again. What I actually wanted was the different backgrounds on there as well, so you knew. I don't know if this is new, what they've got up there, workspace 2, 3, 4, and whatever. I don't know if that's new or what. But that kind of works, doesn't it? Or there's a cubic bounce. Let's give that a go. Boing, 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 boing. Or cubic. What else we got? Circular. Really? Well, yeah. All right. Back. What's back then? Yeah. Quint. I don't think I've got any of these in, you know. Because what you're meant to do is to be able to flip it. Of course, yeah. This is the cube, isn't it? That's the cube. There we go. You get them out from there. If you're in Expo, obviously. Deck, whatever that is. Like a deck of cards. Flip, pop. I don't know what that does. Oh, just pops on in. So it all fades on out. So it pops in. Rolodex. Fades the thingy out. Oops. Slide. Go on over. There must be sound effects with this as well. You must be able to hear the sound effects very slightly. I haven't got it too loud. But yeah, that's pretty darn good. So in here then, if I was to go cubic on that as well, there's not a lot of differences there. Cubic bounce. Oh yeah. You can have a lot of fun. All right. There's elastic. Let's go back to that. It's quite funny, isn't it? Boing, 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 boing. Quad. Sure what quad is. Stack, I guess. That'd be under. Oh yeah. That's off to the side there and back. You can have it include background. Oh, I see. Yeah. You can include the panels as well. Background dim. So you muck around like this for hours. Hours and hours. See? It's just very good. There's some lovely transitions on this. All it is GNOME basically, but different. If I was to bring that right on up, it would take forever. There we go. And to come back again as well. There we are. So if I had that at about 500, yeah, it's better, isn't it? Fade transition, 20. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? I do like that. That's Quint with, again, deck, I guess. I don't know. Pop. But there you go. Anyway, this video's gone on way too long. Thank you very much for watching. That was a look at and just mucking around in and just trying to get it up to how I want it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. For now.